Jim here with a review for Transformers Dark of the Moon. To give you a little background, I am a child of the 80s. I grew up with the Transformer cartoon. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. So when the first one came out, I was very weary. Went, saw it, loved it. Really enjoyed it. I know a lot of my brethren from the 80s did not. They picked it apart. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Second one came out. I enjoyed that one as well. It was a popcorn flick. I took it for what it was. Really enjoyed that as well. Again, I know it got slammed. Coming into the third one, I was so excited. I really wanted to see where these characters were going. I really loved the environment, the universe that Michael Bay has created. I was terribly disappointed. Let me start with, it's again bringing back Shia LaBeouf. This is a huge cast, and it should have done amazing things. Sadly, the first 15 minutes are exactly what we see in the trailers with getting to the moon back in 1963 when they set up the space program to get to the moon, to 69 when the Americans got on there, then they bring in the Russians. It really gets bogged down, and we already kind of know it because they showed a lot of it in the trailer, so it's boring. Let's move it along. Also, some of the special effects they used to show JFK, not good. Richard Nixon, not good. Not impressed at all. I really wish they just would have cast actors to play those roles and showed them predominantly, than trying to use archival footage a la Forrest Gump and putting it on faces. It was not good. But let's go ahead and fast forward, so we're back into the present day with Shia LaBeouf now working, actually not working, trying to get any job he can, and he ends up in a mailroom. The story was really slow. Pacing was not very good, and that's where I guess my disappointment comes from. There were two really good twists I enjoyed. I thought they were very necessary. I'm not going to give them away. I don't want to give any spoilers. Some of the positives that came out of this is you did have a great cast. The actors did a really good job. I'm usually one of those ones who say, CG, whoa, 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 let's try and do it, a different way, find another way to do it, some other special effects. No, the CG rocked. You can compare it to Avatar, but Avatar is a fake world, so we have no idea of what that would look like in real life. This time, the story predominantly takes place in Chicago. We have an idea of what Chicago looks like, and they blow Chicago up. You have buildings, skyscrapers, city streets, people, cars getting blown up every which way but loose, and they make it look amazing. It truly is gorgeous. Another thing that I really didn't like was that Sam's parents come back, which they were hilarious in the first two movies. Really enjoyed their humor. They're funny in this one, but it was clear they only brought them back for little snippets of humor. I don't even believe they're in the second half of the movie. I don't remember them being there. And they really didn't add to the storyline. And that's one of my disappointments with this whole movie. It really felt like I was watching a test screening where they would take our comments and incorporate it and probably re-edit the movie, as opposed to a screening right before the day of release. So in the end, I can only give this movie 2 out of 5 Nerd Skulls. As a side note though, do not see this in 3D. I do not recommend it. I actually thought it took away from the effect.